We love hip hop.
So, right off the bat, what do you all think about Drake jumping in the comments and calling Mr. Lewin's ex-girl Mrs. Lewins?
Oh man, we're just gonna jump right into it.
That's as confirmation as confirmation could get.
Yeah. We're coming in hot.
Yo, imagine getting your shorty ran through by the OVO owls. Bro.
Beep, beep, baby.
Little birdie said you did me dirty.
Oh man.
Yeah,
I don't know. Okay, so when I saw it,
Trying to
right?
insinuate
Obviously,
that it's weird.
Obviously, I was like, at this point, Drake be commenting. So, but he like selective with what he comments. So I messaged the group chat. I called Natural. Natural awakens from a slumber. And he's like, hello. And I'm like, yo, fam. Drake just commented Mrs. Lewin on the post. He's like, which post? You know? And I showed him, and he just all of a sudden he was energized. Like he just had a shot of espresso. He's like, yo, what? Boom, boom. And then I was like, hey, that's why he hated on me for the ice block. Because I don't know, I'm probably still posted on his page.
Yep.
Which
okay. You know what? Sorry, I was distracted for just a second. I was listening to you, but I was like, wait a minute. I can't see this shit. I was trying to pull it up on the screen, bro. It's not popping up on my laptop, but it's still up on my phone. So just to know that we're not capping, okay? This is not fake news.
I have
fake
the
news.
screenshot, but like, yo, my story got reported where
Really?
I shared his comment, and I can't see Drake's comment now. And I don't know if Mr. Lewin unblocked me just to report my story or if he sent one of his minions. I don't know.
Feelings hurt? Oh, man.
I don't know, bro.
My story is gone too. Hold on.
What?
I'm telling you, he reported the comment. Hip squeak pipe down.
No.
Hold on. Let's see if this is so.
Go to my page. See if you can see it on the phone.
I think the whole post is gone.
No, the post is still there. It's still here on my Instagram.
Because I reposted it, but I won't. Okay, hold on. Let's see.
No.
Okay, yeah, it's there.
It's still there. If you go in the comments, it's the pinned comment.
No, the comment's gone.
I can't see the pinned comment.
Oh,
Did he-
shit. Maybe
did
if
Drake-
I refresh my phone, it's going to be gone.
Did Drake remove the comment?
Maybe he did. Oh, it's still there when I look at here on my phone.
Remember I said Drake removed the comment and you're like, no, I can still see it. But
I have it pinned here, brother.
screenshot that right now.
I'm screenshotting it right now.
I don't see it.
I'm going to the replies.
Either Drake removed it manually, personally, or it got reported.
Wow. Whoa. Hold on. Let me just do something quickly. And salute to the listening audience and anybody who's getting into their office right now. Welcome back. You're tuned into a new episode of the We Love Hip Hop podcast.
We love hip hop.
Hold on, I got you.
Every man's on their phone, like.
Oh man.
I'm just gonna upload the thing so that I can pull it up on my from my drive. Okay. Just so that the people know that we're not capping. And just for some context, okay. This whole Mr. Lewin thing, we're trying to end this, all right? We're not, I don't know about you guys, but I don't got no more smoke for Mr. Lewin. After I saw that, I was like,
he's already so cooked. Like,
yeah.
I don't want to keep beating a man while he's down.
That's kind of how I felt. And I felt like even when he posted me and everyone's like, yo, why is he posting? I'm like, honestly, like, we went off on him for like a few minutes, like respectfully, like hit him up, playing in the background, the instrumental. Natural had a Tupac sleeveless. I had a bandana on. Like, it was a valid response, you know? So I wasn't even
dressed up for the occasion.
Yeah, like we came like we were ready to jump him like in real life.
You know that Simpsons meme where I think Ralph feels like, stop, he's dead, he's dead.
And honestly, he used his platform to respond. So I felt like, you know, that was tit for tat. And now it's kind of like, all right, bro. Because at the end of the day, even initially, we never wanted this guy's career to end. We just didn't like the special and didn't like how he moved with Claire.
Bro, those choices of words, wanted this career to end. Is it done now? Is he finished?
Yes. Well, like, you know what? I'm going to grant him some grace. Maybe not. You know what I'm saying? I just think that because of how he kept reacting to things as they happened, it just got worse. Whereas if he kind of like stopped it, it could have derailed this whole process.
Yeah. And one thing, Jake, I got the comment here on the screen if you want to pull this up. Bang, where's she at? Mrs. Lewin is what he had said in the comments.
And this is in response to Claire on GTV talking about how people hit her up saying that the reason why Lewin has so much disdain for Drake.
Oh, it's still there.
It's still there.
It's still there.
Okay, bless.
Okay.
But
Hey,
she alleged
bare responses.
She alleged that
So I come
Drake smashed Lewin's girl, and then OVO and the rest of the crew smashed her too. And then this is what Drake said to it.
Let me
Mr.
play
and
the clip.
Mrs. Lewin.
I'll play the clip for the listening audience.
Trying to
the
insinuate
viewers.
that it's weird for me to date somebody that would listen to 3
This
Drake
is from my
albums
live
back
stream
to
last
back.
night.
What happened?
Right?
Why isn't he the greatest of all time now? Why do you think he's whack? Why do you think he doesn't make good music anymore? What happened?
Tell us why, Claire. Please. I'm waiting. I'm at the edge of my seat.
I'll tell you guys what I heard. Now, whether this is true or not, I don't know, because I'm not associated with the OVO camp in the slightest. Outside of me being a consumer, I don't know about nothing. You feel me?
Right?
Well, I will tell you what I heard from 5 different sources. Okay? The first source told me that the reason why you don't like Drake is because he fucked your girl. The second source told me that the reason why you don't like Drake is because your girl fucked the team.
She's loving the crew.
And then the other 3 sources told me that it was a
That's funny
combination
you
of the
mentioned that song.
two. That the boy ran through your girl and then passed her off to the homies, and she was going.
The bubble guts, bro. My stomach. Bro, I'm getting the bubble guts for you, brother. Okay, we can stop it. I'm sorry. Listen, Lewin, I'm not trying to go at you, brother, but I don't know how that would make me feel, bro. I'm just never experienced that, bro.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, bro. We're all men who've had feelings, real feelings for women. That's heartbreaking. That's heartbreaking.
How can we relate? Has a famous rap star, pop star fucked any of our chicks? No, I haven't.
Not that I know of. Not that I know of.
Oh, actually, maybe not famous.
I know who you're talking about.
Oh.
He is not famous.
He's not famous. Where's my sound effects? There we go.
I think I've been Eskimo bros with some like sort of name brand people.
Yeah.
But either way, it's more like, okay, imagine you have a girl, you're doing all this cute stuff for, you guys are locked in, and all of a sudden the biggest artist in the world hits her up and she's going. And not only that, his crew of associates also get to indulge in a girl that you've been taking her to Korean Grill. You've been taking her for coffee. You've been buying
me
flowers.
already. So you're triggering me already.
And the money that you're spending is not like just extra, whatever you call that income there.
No, that's like
passive
your
income.
money. That's active income.
That's active income, fam. Mans are just spending just things that they would have just gambled with on her.
Just a little 10K for just to blow it in the mall doesn't mean that we involved.
Oh,
So-
doesn't mean that we're involved. 10K?
And I'm not gonna like you said, I want to kick someone when they're down. Like,
Cut your
nah, bro. Cause I'm not gonna act like it's beyond happening to any of us. I know all of us are like, yo, we got shorties that don't really rock with Drake, but yo, like hypergamy is a real thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it could happen to anyone. So I'm not gonna wish that on no man.
It can happen to anyone.
Maybe most, I don't know, unless you have a girl that's super like religious or like she hates light skins or I don't know, bro. Like he's one of the richest dudes in the city. He's the biggest artist in the city. He could probably show your girl stuff that you can't show her from like a material perspective. So like, I'm just saying it's not beyond the realm of possibility where Drake's gonna take your girl.
And even if he doesn't smash her, bro, even just him like taking her out and doing all this stuff, I'm already feeling the ways, bro. I'm like, yo, where were you, bro? Like fam, like you're coming home at like 5. What were you doing? And not one smash happened, bro. I'm still salty, bro. I don't care, bro. Y'all can call me gal clown, emotional or whatever, fam. If my girl just goes on a date or she just hanging out with them and then she comes home at 4 a.m., bro, fam, I'm still cheesed. I don't care what you tell me if no smashing happened.
But here's what we have to discuss, okay? So as a man, if that happens to you, are you gonna take the Lewin route and go anti-Drake and kind of just hate on everything Drake does as a result of the situation? Do you embrace it and just say, you know what? Let's laugh it off. Like make a joke out of it as a stand-up comedian. You can use that in your material. Or like, do you take it personally? Are you just cheese at your girl? Are you also harboring resentment towards Drake and OVO at that point? Like, how would you guys react?
Well, fam, he's already done it. He's reacted badly towards Drake over the last, I don't know how long, because I don't really check in on homie like that. But that has accumulated to Drake jumping in the comments like, yo, your girl's a slew.
Okay, to answer your question, because Friday did it.
No, because he already did it and he fucked it up, fam. Like, you can't do it, fam.
Me first, to be honest, I understand exactly why Mr. Lewin took this route. Like, respectfully, you know what I mean? If a man fucks my thing, I'm not gonna rock with you ever. Like, I'm not gonna, especially if I liked your music before. Now, every time I bump your tracks, like, I'm just thinking, oh my God, you had my shorty's head knocking against the table. She's screaming out kind of. She's in parts of the embassy that no one's ever seen before.
Oh,
like,
no.
oh my God.
Now he's like setting up an ice block downtown. Now he took over the CN Tower. It's like you can't escape this
Not
guy.
just that,
Yeah.
she was with like Smiley and Chubbs in a spit roast. Like, that's nasty.
And a spit
bro.
roast.
Even OVO Mark got a little, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Salute to you, Mark.
40 to the dome, not talking no
40
liquor.
to the dome.
No mount. No mount.
Oh,
Holy
man.
moly, bro.
The thing is, what I meant,
heartbreaking.
it's like he can't go publicly hating on Drake. If this has already happened, obviously it's already happened. So he shouldn't have been publicly hating, period. Hug it. And anytime the man's name comes up, just act indifferent. But don't be like, oh, if you go to the ice block, you gay. And oh, girls who listen to Drake, you're whack. Because then that should have come back to bite you. But if you just act indifferent, and then man pops out the woodworks like, yeah, we fucked your girl, then they're gonna look like bullies. But he's going on like a dick, and now the response is like, checkmate.
But look at what Drama and those mans tried to do when they were faced with this situation. Yo, Beer Mans are faced with this situation. Drama's like, okay, yo, low-key, I know who his ghostwriter is, so Drama tried to do like an underhanded play where it's like, okay, I'm gonna give the missile to a next nigga to fire it, but he gave the missile to like a sped guy. So the man, you know those ones were like the guns facing at you. So it was like, yeah, it didn't work.
he tried and got bottled by a couple Somalis.
Type basically.
Yeah.
That's what you get for not checking it. That my boy Drizzy, eh?
So I don't know. It's difficult to navigate this situation. Like,
Yeah.
who's the Twitter guy that also had the cash, not PayPal or whatever, but Drake smashed this thing as well.
Huh? Yo, there's too much to keep track of at this point, fam.
Not Jack Layton, but Jack Dorsey.
Jack Dorsey.
Jack Dorsey. He tried to do an underhanded play against Drake as well, where it's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna financially endorse any nigga that's going against Drake.
But can I be honest? And I don't know if this is because I've been influenced by Honcho Hoodlum, because Honcho has talked about this on multiple occasions where it's like, yo, like these girls are going.
They're going.
Whether it's like a shorty you just met and she thinks you're the super guy, you might be locked in with her for years, but like shorties be going. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like the moment you kind of embrace that mantra and detach from any sort of like possessive territorial aspect, then like you kind of just accept things for how they are and you just move on. But like when you try to get your ego involved and now you're trying to out ego Drake, like let me use my platform to try to like defame Drake when Drake has a way bigger platform. Drake commenting this even kind of trumps your whole platform in a way, then that's when it kind of kicks you in the ass. But as a stand-up comedian, that's golden material.
Facts.
You in the city talking about how your girl smashed Drake and the OVO crew and how Drake be smashing man's girls in the city. Like you could have used that and owned the narrative.
Yeah.
And then the Otis would have been on Drake and OVO to be like, yo, why you picking on mans and smashing their girls? And how do we know that like Drake even knew this was his girl? Maybe Drake just hit up this girl and she was going like, maybe he didn't set out with the intention of, well, I'm gonna go for Mr. Lewin's girl. Like, what do you guys think?
He commented Mrs. Lewin.
And
Mrs.
And you have to remember, like, okay, now you have to remember, at least in my point of view, the amount of people that have been hitting me up, yell them saying that like, oh, I've been hated this guy, the way he treats women, da-da-da. Man, them have been hitting me up like, oh, I tried to pay him for a brand deal and he ran off on me. He blocked me on this. He did that.
Wow.
So I feel like, who knows what kind of members that this guy probably pissed off. And it's like, yeah, like, who knows? It could have been a Mark. It could have been one of these. There's a lot of OVO guys in the city.
And people that
Facts.
know OVO. And of course, it's a small city at the end of the day. And especially like when you look at the urban scene. And this kind of boils down to like relationships. Like the way people feel about you will determine how far they're willing to defend you or defame you. Like in this situation, bare people even hit me up like they can't wait to see the downfall of Mr. Lewin. No one hit me up like, yo, allow him, like he's actually funny. Like no one defended him at all. Everyone I know kind of agreed with the sentiments that were being stated and also like encouraged me to keep going.
Yeah.
I say this often, but okay, I do go at some people. But if you look at my content, I work with way more people. I collab with way more people. Yes, out of the goodness of my heart. But also, just in case if anybody tries to go bad on me, I'm going to have an army of niggas that I gave them the first million views. I put them on the biggest platform. I did this, you know what I mean? So those are people that are going to be indebted to you, not like on some like blind loyalty shit, but it's like, oh, you were a real nigga to me. I have like proof of that. So I'm going to rock with you no matter like what some lame-o was saying on the internet.
You want me to load up the hit 'em up beat again? You good? I started to feel that Tupac energy again.
Nah, do like a sad beat, bro. Because what do you guys want to see happen? Because for me, I don't want to say like, oh, I want this guy to like experience a downfall and never be able to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there should be a redemption arc with some sort of a apology, some sort of forgiveness. Because at the end of the day, bro, like, you know, this might sound religious, but like, let he without sin cast the first stone. Like, everyone has their flaws. You know what I'm saying? So like, we're all trying to do the same thing. Maybe this is his way of learning how to navigate dealing with people. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, you can't just be an asshole to everyone, especially in these moments. But I'm not gonna wish, you know, like, I'm not gonna badmine anyone. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so the question is like, how does he bounce back from this? Basically,
apologize, make jokes out of this, do a stand-up special talking about the things that we have been talking about. Like, oh, like I tried to rob a jewelry store, that didn't work, or like Drake smashed my girl, LOL. Like, use it. Kind of like turn it on his head.
That's material.
It's great material. And it's just like, you don't have to like pretend to like force this like American black comedian thing. Cause I feel like when I watch his stand-up clips, it's very like Kevin Hart-ish. Like he's trying to do the animated stuff and he'd be talking about like George Bush and like American stuff. But like focus on like your actual life. I even saw someone in the comment section or the live stream say he should do a roast. The roast of Mr. Lewin.
Okay, I was about to say, these are all great ideas, but his narcissism and his ego, yo, the man will never do a self-deprecating joke. And as a comedian, that's what you should do to disarm the crowd.
That should be your bag.
You know what I mean? So he can't sit there for an hour and have mans roasting him back to back to back, and he can't say nothing back. You know what? He's gonna crash out.
He might try to swing on somebody.
Well, then maybe comedy isn't the right career path for you, because I think the biggest thing, and that's not to say that like it's not possible, but like you should be able to laugh at yourself. If you're making fun of other people or you're trying to make people laugh, like you yourself are gonna be the best source of material for anything. You know what I feel like? Self-deprecating comics are some of the best ones.
Yeah, but not all comics are self-deprecating comics, and some of those guys, like Cat Williams, is he a self-deprecating type of comedian? Like, do you hear that in his stand-up?
Do you remember when he got jumped by that kid?
Yes, he did talk about that. See, you're right, man.
And he'll talk about how broke he was. He'll talk about losing Gail. He'll get into his self-deprecation.
No, you gotta do
But also he gets into his pimp bag as well. You know, like he has different bags.
So it's not even just the self-deprecation thing. It's just keep it real. Some of that might be self-deprecation. Some of that might be bigging yourself up. But it's just all a part of you being yourself.
Because things are just how you package it. Respectfully, like I listened to Claire's whole breakdown of this nigga, and the way how she presented the information, I was like, oh, the man got caught on the highway for robbing the jewelry. Oh shit! And then Drake fucked. Oh my god! Like it sounded like the craziest shit. But to Zard's point, if you would put it in joke form in that special, like, yo, you guys think dating in Toronto is small? Let me tell you how small Toronto is.
Yeah.
Drake, you know what I mean? Like that could be a good joke there. Or even telling the story of how like just being a content creator and you have to go rob a jewelry store. That could be an amazing story. But because Claire presented this information, you know what I mean? Now we know it in like a way where we don't rate you no more.
Yeah, but he could still flip it. All he needs to do is just get us as ghostwriters. We are coming up with amazing ideas over here. We're the greatest writing team in the world, bro. What the fuck?
I think he could still reclaim his own narrative, because at the end of the day, he's the one that went through all these things. So even if we have a perception of it from the outside, he'll be able to give us more about it. Like he can give us more details about the situation.
Okay, so like let's say he makes a new special, like how is he gonna get it out there?
Clip it.
Clip
Put out
it.
a couple
Clip
of clips
farm.
of the ones of you talking about Drake, like just the stuff
That would be viral.
Yeah, like the things that are like currently he's in the news for, in the I don't know, social media cycle for. Make clips out of that. People will be like, okay, I need to see the rest of this because he's addressing shit.
What if it's not jokes? Then it just looks worse.
Well, then that's a skill issue.
you just did a TED talk on how Drake smashed your girl.
Yeah. It has to be
Like,
funny.
no one laughed. You just presented the information.
Yeah. Well, then that's where he calls us. We give him the funny. And then, we can be his ghostwriters. We can make Mr. Lewin funny, fam.
I don't think he has the ego death to be able to let us write for him.
Well, then.
But then again, maybe he might steal these jokes. So maybe we could just let him steal it.
Okay, we're going to cut all of this out of the tape.
That's probably what he will do. So
Listen, I had a whole pre-topic, but I think that's good enough for the algorithm right there. I got some music for us, though.
jeez.
I like music.
Maybe some of this will fit what we're talking about here. Volume. Wow. This is not even an indictment on you guys. There might be like a truth and revelation in this matter right here, man. Maybe Jay-Z hasn't transcended times, bro. That's sad.
I don't want to say the music didn't age as well, but like you have to be, I don't know, to go back and listen to a man's whole discography is like, that's serious. You know what I mean?
Okay, before the Bubba Backs and all that, when I just played Can't Knock the Hustle from Jay-Z featuring Mary J. Blige for the viewing audience who didn't get to hear that, did you guys hear Unk Rap? Tell me the truth.
No, I just heard like young Jay-Z, which I guess technically would be considered Unk Rap today.
I heard Uncrap for
Like,
sure.
if you didn't know it was Jay-Z and somebody was like, yo, check this out, man.
100%.
You'd be like, what the fuck is this Unk Rap shit? Get this off. Take this off.
No, but I would appreciate it for what it is, which is how it would be perceived when it came out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the context matters, but it's not like that was a banger even back then. That was just like an album cut, you know?
No, kind of. They made a video for it. This had a whole music video, and you're not making music videos like in these days and times where they'll do a whole album, all music videos or all visuals.
Like they selected this one as the music video one.
Yo, they got Mary J. Blige on it. Mary J. Blige was hot as fish grease at the time. So they were like, this is perfect.
This is the single.
Yes, it was a single. It wasn't I think it might have been the first single, to be honest.
Yikes.
There are some, even Drake put out some singles that probably didn't age the best.
Which ones?
Way Too Sexy. Like,
Oh, that song's trash.
like let's say,
I'm sorry, Drake.
let's say,
I'm sorry, Drake.
I like that
okay,
song.
let's say 30 years from now, you know what I mean? Like when the climate's different, niggas is rapping different, Like I could see someone who's aware of Drake, that's younger at the time. You could show them like, oh, this was a single. And they're like, oh, I never heard this one. Wait, Future's on this shit too? What the hell?
Or It's Over. Tell me what's really going on. Drizzy back again.
No, that's Miss Me.
Oh, that Miss Me. That's still kind of bump still. You guys could run that and people will be like, throwback. Oh.
What's happening?
Yeah.
Okay, but there's times, okay, like I play England shit. That's one of my favorite Drake Wayne
Right.
tracks. And there's people who are like, oh, I never heard this before. This is crazy.
But it's a B-side. I played you guys a Jay-Z single and you guys were like, nah, didn't age well. Like, this is a single, fam. I didn't play a B-side.
Well, didn't age well.
Damn. Damn. That's sad.
What do you want me to say?
We'll have a whole Jay-Z segment later. It's just that realization to me. I don't know if he knows what's going on, but bro, the youngins ain't feeling you, bro.
A part of Friday just died inside.
No, fam, I'm cool. I'm not the one who put out the music. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the one promoting the album right now, fam. It's just, you guys are just like, so what? I ain't going to that stupid ass freaking shit. Like, bro, like,
Basically.
if Drake did it, it might have had a different ring to it. I'm saying. Anyhow, we'll get into what we got to get into, and we'll circle back to Jay-Z. But we are Bach is the world's most smoked out podcast. We love hip hop. I'm your host, the most host, Friday Ricky Dread, aka Sweatin' Rick. Actually, and for good reason today. It's 40-something degrees. Okay, aka Podcast Poppy, aka multiple AKAs. We back over here. We love hip hop studio, episode 697. We got back in the building. straight off of the Aura farm, just doing whatever he be doing outside. Okay, you might see him on his Finsta page, bear gal them around. You might see him behind the wheels of steel, running a crazy mix, or taking your request. We have our political expert himself, DJ Czar in the motherfucking building. Let's go, man.
DJ Czar, aka Burl Sound, aka Young Shawarma, aka Cheeseburger, aka Zarly Kirk, aka The Ruiner, aka Coffee Poppy, aka Dapper Dan, aka Lieutenant George, aka Mr. Clean.
Every time I look at you, I just want to like palm your dome.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo, chill.
We can cut that out, right? Go back at it like a crack addict. And my parlay just hit. You know what I'm saying? The boys are up.
Big up, broski. That's lit.
Oh, salute, and welcome back.
Yes, sir.
And sitting next to DJ Czar, okay, we have sometimes shit disturber, okay, but this week we're gonna call him the regulator himself. Okay, you might see him on your social media screens testing your dance hall knowledge. You might see him at the jam, running down the place, bare vibes. Okay, we have content creator and DJ extraordinaire himself, DJ Natural Wave in the motherfucking building. Let's go, man.
Madness.
I like the new intros, bro. Welcome back, sir. And big salute to One Take Jake in the building. Hold on, here, Hunt. Okay, making sure that we look nice. Okay, that 4K catching all the sweat beads and shit right now. But it is hot in the city. But before we get into anything, I want to give a few salutes to the sponsors. New sponsor alert. Lucky Rollers, okay? I don't have an ad read for Lucky Rollers yet. That is our new sponsor. The link will be in the description. You can do your sports bets through there. Same, like, basically, like, multiple apps. You can go and play games on there. There's Plinko and all these other games. And you can use that for your sports bets as well, okay? I'm going to get everything figured out, have a promo code for us soon. But right now, if you go into the description of this video and for the audio, you can get to the link for Lucky Rollers with an S on the end and go over there and, you know, take your chances on some of these bets over here, man. Big salute to Lucky Rollers. Also, big salute to Exotic Hot Pot. From high-grade strains to authentic rabbit and all the rolling essentials, Exotic Hot Pot is about elevating your smoking session in true 5-star fashion. There's delivery of that Exotic Hot Pot here in the GTA. If you want to get some of that, hit them up on their Instagram page. That's Exotic Hot Pot. Or go to the website, exotichotpot.ca. Let them know that the We Love Hip Hop boys sent you, and they'll definitely give you a discount. Last but not least, big salute to Road Ready Detailing. That's over at 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66. You can get your cars detailed. You can get ceramics, tints, anything that you need over there, okay? Hit them up on their Instagram page. That's Toronto Road Ready Detailing. Or just go down to the shop, 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66. If you see the boy Dusty Wallace, let him know that let him know that the We Love Hip Hop boy sent you, and he'll definitely give you a discount. All right, big salute to Dusty Wallace and big salute to Road Ready. Salute to all the freaking sponsors. Oh, I gotta say something quick, and make sure to hit the like button for the people who are watching on YouTube. Okay, I gotta say we've been blessed for the last few years, bro. There's always been, not for the last few years, even before you guys got here, there's always been some kind of like sponsor, some kind of ad read. But even over the last like year or so, I think we've been doing all right, man. You know what I'm saying? I think podcasting, a lot of times people will look at podcasters and be like, you guys are this, what the fuck? You guys do this shit for nothing. Like, not to say that we out here getting rich, but being paid to talk is not the worst thing in the world, even if it's just side income and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel blessed to be able to do that shit. You know
Likewise.
Yeah.
I remember even one time I said, like, I was literally on a date with a shawty one time, and the shit hit. You know what I mean? So I'm like, babe, you go, you know that thing that you want? Yeah, go get that, baby.
Yeah. Go get an extra appetizer there, shorty. You know what I'm saying? No, fam, as somebody who's been doing this, and February coming up in 2027 is going to be 10 years, which is crazy to think about. Like, I ain't going to say like the first 5 years, mans did it for zero. It may be the first 2, 3, but the last 6, there's always been something to come in. Even if it's just a little bit, there's always something to be like, all right, let me see if I could at least divvy something with the team, fam. So for anybody out there who's trying to get into podcasting, it's not only about just the podding and making like good content. You gotta know how to freaking get into like these, I don't know, conversations.
Have to have some business acumen.
Yeah, bro. You gotta constantly be pushing and trying to get your numbers up. Sometimes people think, oh, yo, the numbers aren't important. It's, you know, as long as we're saying some good shit. No, the numbers are fucking important, bro. Because if you want to be able to get some bread for what you do, people are gonna look at your numbers. They're not gonna care about how cool the things you guys are saying.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But before we get into our topics, I got a shitload of topics over here. How y'all doing, man? Let's do the pleasantries and all that quickly because I got like 6 topics to get into.
Man, I've been good. Just been working, grinding, and the World Cup has me parlaying almost every day. I'm on a little streak, so yeah, I can't lie. This betting on sports makes it a lot more fun to watch. I don't bet anything that I'm not afraid to lose. I don't want it to develop into a problem, but it makes watching it so much more exciting.
Should I put the number on the bottom for anybody who has a problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You might actually have to send me that number.
What?
No, but besides that, yeah, my week's been good. You know, got posted on Mr. Lewin's page, dealt with that. 1, 2, boom, boom. We're here.
It's been exciting, man. It's been exciting, man.
Been a lot.
What about you, Natural Wave?
Yeah, I DJ'd like right after the pod. That was crazy because Canada was playing at the same time and Canada won. So shout out Canada for making it to the 16. It's Canada Day. Shout out everybody celebrating Canada Day.
Happy Canada Day, boys.
Fire Blaze did an event at Nest for Canada Day. Everyone was like in their white and red. So that was mine. Man actually filled up the club on a Tuesday night. So that was crazy.
Nice.
Doing the live streams as well. Yeah. So just been enjoying that. Just enjoying the summer type thing. You know?
Dope. As for me, myself, it's just business, bro. Like, you know, we shot the pilot for what we got planned in the future. I'm going to go home, chop this up. It'll probably be out as far as for like the viewing audience that got to see some of the live stream. I'll probably have re-uploaded something. But hopefully that goes through too, bro. And then that's just more blessings on blessings, bro.
Motion on motion. Thank God. Thank the Lord.
Yeah, man. And even that Drake comment and everything, bro, like I'm feeling like top of the world right now, bro. We just bro, we killing shit, man.
Facts.
Gratitude.
Except for my sound effects. That's the only thing that's not killing shit today, man. Fuck. Hold on, there we go.
Is it bigging ourselves up? I just passed 6 million likes on TikTok.
Let's go.
There you go.
Yeah. Have to put some bass in those sound effects right there, man. Okay, so let's get into the topics that we got. Like I got a bunch of topics, y'all. I sent them to y'all in the group chat. The first one, I was playing Crew Love from Drake and The Weeknd.
I want to give a quick minute to give a shout out to Exotic Hot Pots, Canada's loudest brand. From high-grade strains to authentic grabber and all the rolling essentials, Exotic Hot Pots is about elevating your smoking session in true 5-star fashion. If you want delivery, make sure to hit them up on their Instagram page, Exotic Hot Pot, and let them know that the We Love Hip Hop crew sent you. Big salute to the sponsors. Cheer!
I saw this post in, I guess it was Drake's stories a while back where it was a picture of a girl with an XO tattoo on.
Yeah, at the pool, right?
Yes. And I kind of just put it in the back of my mind. But now, like, the Reddits are starting to put things together, and we might be getting some kind of reunion. One take, Jake, if you could pull this up on the screen over here. And this is courtesy of the R Drizzy page, right? This is very popular Drake Blaze page over here. Could he actually reunite the real big 3? Okay? Justin Bieber, DM me if you want to make musics together. I DM, but no reply, right? This is when Justin Bieber was like going through his crash out time.
That was a while back, yeah.
I remember that.
And then he jumped
like
in the
a few months
DM.
ago.
Yes. So that's one. Okay. I don't know. I don't remember where this meme is from.
That was when someone was talking ish about Drake to The Weeknd.
Oh, yes.
And then he kind of defended him by saying, you got to stop saying that.
Yes. Then that was like last year, post-battle.
Post-battle.
Okay. This is from the NFR podcast. Drake in the comments saying, where are you now? Where are you now is a classic. You're tweaking. That's one of the Weeknd's
No,
projects.
JB's.
yeah, Justin Bieber.
Oh, Justin Bieber.
Where are
yeah.
you now
See, that's
that
why
I
need
need
y'all,
you?
Big
Right?
tune.
And then this final post is the most recent one, the EXO thing here. Big X, yo, that's a big EXO tattoo on this girl's. That must be somebody who was down with the crew.
Did the internet determine who that was?
Still not yet.
She could just be a fan.
But why is Drake posting her with the EXO tattoo in his Instagram stories?
Why did Drake post Lucian and Drake doing a high five? Does that mean he's trying to work with Lucian and Dre?
It could be.
Nah.
It's either a sign of solidarity or a shot that like, yo, we got one of your shorties. With
That's definitely what it is, bro.
Y'all think that was a shot?
Yeah, it does.
So then maybe the Reddit is being hopeful with this shit.
Yeah, they're being hopeful. Respectfully, like, both mans have been shooting at each other. Not even alleged. I'm not saying they have been doing it. Like, their teams have been doing it.
No, they've been like the man shot at each other on songs, bro. Like the Weeknd.
I'm talking about like actually shooting at him.
Oh, like shoot shots.
Like the bodyguards.
Pew pew.
Isn't that what happened? I'm not breaking information.
No, it happened. It happened.
You know, so like I don't think that like they're both itching to link. Remember, Weeknd did 2 albums with those guys.
Yeah, but he's down with Future, and Future was the main act on those albums.
Yeah, but Drake's been saying it's not that deep in Future. EXO, I think the EXO lore goes before even the Kendrick.
Oh, for sure. And there's guys, or a guy, or a couple of guys that are from EXO or from OVO that defected to EXO. There's a bunch of different things that happen. But even based on the interview I had with Peter A.W.O.L, right, from BC, he said that like he's down, they're down, like the organization. I'm not going to mention any names, right? All right, they're down with both sides, and it's something that can be fixed. It's not something that can't be fixed.
Yeah, I think, and it's interesting because Tristan Thompson was recently on Club Shay Shay with Shannon Sharp, and he said, you know, he's cool with Drake and he's cool with The Weeknd, and like a lot of the Canadian guys somehow stick together when they're in the States because they kind of see it as like a Toronto versus everybody situation.
Yeah.
So maybe Drake is kind of getting back to that mindset with The Weeknd. Even, I mean, before this whole like Kendrick ordeal, like, remember he's like, oh, that dude who sang like Thriller is still my, you know what I'm saying? Like
that was in COVID, but nothing came from that. It got worse since then.
it did get worse, but
yes,
I think,
but before you go, that was like off and then on again, and then they went off again.
Yeah.
and I think that like there are members of their camps that are cool.
Yes.
And I think it's just about making that resolution, and they might do it in, you know, 5-star fashion where they link up for a collab, or maybe you'll see them working together in the city, or maybe it'll always be smoke. We don't know. But for us to have like 2 of the biggest artists in the industry from the city and them not get along is a bit unfortunate.
And they once did. It's one thing if they never got along. We never got classics collabos from them. Mind we didn't get a lot, but what we did get aged well. I just played Crew Love, and that song could still run today, fam.
But they haven't like linked up in like 10 years, bro.
I know it's been a minute still.
Maybe longer than that.
I think
Like 15 years, bro.
Well, what is their collabs?
So,
All
ever
on
since Take Care. Yeah, ever since Take Care.
That's it?
Basically.
So prior to that, wait a minute. Am I freaking rewriting history in my head? I'm thinking they had like 3 songs together.
No, they have bare songs together, but it's all from that era.
Let me see. Drake and Weeknd collabs. Give me the songs, because I only remember Crew Love now. I'm drawing a blank.
Ride is a track that they have together, L.I.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah. I remember that song.
And they also have, but I know Weeknd wrote beer tracks for him.
No.
What do you mean no? Yes,
I know he did, but I'm
Okay.
saying I want the collaborations. Drake featuring The Weeknd featuring Drake.
Okay.
Because like we might be like, yo, we got it's different than Rick Ross and Drake. Ross and Drake have mad songs together.
You could put an album together with all the collabs they have.
Exactly. So now like when I think about like the collabs, now you reminded me of The Ride. I don't think The Weeknd's part was that substantial on it. He just sounded like a sample in the background. Yeah. So it's like, okay, and I'm checking on ChatGPT right now. Take a shot for me.
Weeknd wrote that.
He's the background vocals, brother. That's what I'm saying. Like,
okay, yeah.
practice.
Background vocals. But these are all songs that Weeknd wrote, so it's probably a reference track, and Drake just allowed the background vocals in there.
Yeah, but there's besides Crew Love, there's nothing that's like Weeknd stood out on that song. Like he started off the song.
Mm-hmm.
So that sounded like a collaboration between the two. Drake comes in with his rap after. Other than that, it just like sounds like what you just said. Weeknd reference songs where Drake just added his shit. And he just in the background, he just left his vocals in. There's no real collabs between these guys.
Well, hopefully we can see one soon. Like, I don't know, bro. Because
we're wishing like, yo, as if we're missing something, but we never really got something, to be honest, bro. Never really happened that tough.
But they're
Crew Love.
That's it.
But respectfully, their working relationship has never been a collaboration type thing. It's always been like, oh, I'm just gonna take your records. And that's where all this kind of stemmed from.
I just think that if they were to do it, we might be thinking that it might be some catastrophic, amazing collab, but based on what history? Because the references that the Weeknd gave him and Crew Love, the one actual official collab, there's no point of reference to be like, yo, if they do collab, that's going to be fire. It might just be mid.
It could be mid, because I remember the first time the Weeknd collabed with Nav, and it was like a little underwhelming. What was it?
That's different though.
But like
that's way different.
Comparing Nav to Drake.
No, it's more like the expectations when they finally linked up, where it was high, and then the song was like okay.
I would say it's more like, you remember when Justin Bieber and Drake dropped right here or whatever? Yeah. I didn't really love that track. You know, it's all right, but like
I don't even remember it.
You know what I mean? Like what I thought that was gonna be, it wasn't that.
Yeah. Sometimes we be wishing for shit, and then it's like, yeah, it would be cool to get it, but isn't it really a priority for them based on past history?
But do we necessarily need a collaboration song between them, or do we just need them to link up and kind of like just show that they're linked? I feel like that would be more powerful. Like, you don't necessarily need a song from them. Obviously, it'd be sick if they had a banger that the city was rocking with, but it's more just like knowing that the camps are cool and then maybe working together behind the scenes and artist development and stuff. I feel like that would be more valuable than, oh, they just hopped on a track together.
No, definitely. It would be more valuable. I'm just looking at the cool factor of like, yo,
a track would be crazy. And then like, imagine if they toured together.
Oh man, if they toured the 6th tour, what? And it had like a CN Tower on stage.
Fam, the amount of money the mans would make, that has to be stadium.
Wait, but hold on. If they toured together, like who's going first?
Just co-headline it.
Back and forth.
Yeah.
Back and forth. Okay, who's ending the show?
Drake.
Drake's not ending that.
It depends on what city. Who has the biggest song, individual song between both those people?
Weeknd.
So it might be Weeknd ending it with that song.
What, like Starboy?
Or Blinding Lights?
Yeah, Blinding Lights. Yeah.
Drake don't have a song bigger than Blinding Lights? Isn't Blinding Lights like the most streamed song ever or something?
Ever.
Okay, so you could end it with Blinding Lights. God's plan into blind. Yo, that's just the ego shit. If they can get past that, fam, us, the audience, we're winning, fam. We're getting to see that concert, fam. But it's not that easy to get over.
Why did I
ego.
say this? This is never gonna happen.
I know, right? We're just making like
you don't know, man.
Fantasy play.
Could you imagine like with Playboy Cardi opening? That would go
Kendrick
crazy.
comes out and does a backflip.
Nah. No Kendrick.
Chris Brown's in there.
Could you imagine like Nav is like outside like scanning the tickets, you know what I mean?
He can't get a spot on stage.
And then because these are Weeknd's artists, you know what I mean? Playboy Cardi do his thing, like
true.
Future could hop on a few dates because Future signed as well.
Dare I ask, because I don't know if we're on a good or bad side over there, if Nav is doing ticket sales outside.
That's insane. He's a scalper.
No. But what's the... They're gonna get so pissed off. What's Smiley and them niggas doing if Nav is doing ticket sales? What the fuck you got Smiley and Roy Woods doing?
Hot dogs! I'm joking.
Yo, have you seen Smiley lately? No more hot dogs, no more glizzies, no more burgers. Bro, I didn't want to change the topic.
This is why you don't like us.
I see it, but I was just confused because like I remember he was on like his weight loss journey. I was so happy for him.
Oh.
So I seen a recent picture of him and like, yo, the man was on some gold membership.
Swole. I'm sorry. I seen the low hanging fruit. I had to raise.
You know what's so crazy? No one was gonna say anything, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just say this. But shout out Smiley.
No, salute.
Get
Don't
your
worry.
hot dogs. 3 for $6. Hot dogs for
Oh
sale.
man. Okay, we'll get off of this topic. Oh shit, man. The good part of the good podcaster part of me wants to just go into a topic that's not on the list.
Go for it.
Do it.
And the bad podcaster part of me is like, let's just leave it. Keep it professional. Don't piss anybody off this week.
Listen to the first side.
Right? The little devil on
The
my
former,
shoulder.
yeah.
What the fuck's going on with that Smiley interview with my youth? Let's get to it, man. Let's do this shit, man. Right?
Had to slap on the shades real quick. It's about to get
About to
real
get
shady.
spooky, eh?
It's about to get scary hours in this bitch, bro. What happened, bro? What, man, them look like chopped liver and shit like that, bro? And I'm not gonna diss, but I guess it's gonna sound like a little bit of a diss. Like, fam, niggas ain't, and I made a tweet about it. Yes, the tweet was about Smiley. Niggas ain't doing themselves any favor just doing this, like, obvious avoidance of the We Love Hip Hop podcast because they might have not liked a few things that the man said about them on the thing. Like, it doesn't mean we don't got love for y'all. Like, fucking pull up, bro. Because going other places and not getting you more views, you're just cutting off your nose to spite your face.
Okay, here's what I think. Genuinely, I think it was set up through management. I don't think Smiley reached out to Brandon Gonez and said, "Hey, I want to be on your show."
His management knows us.
Smiley's manager.
But
Yes.
okay, that just makes me think like, okay, the man just went viral for being Cinderella at prom. So like, oh, let's go have Smiley sit with him right now. You know what I mean? Like
Oh, you talking about the thing?
Yeah.
The fire dress?
Brandon Gomez went. Oh, Pride. Yeah, go sit down with the Pride nigga. It's
Yeah,
like,
that sounds like a great marketing
You know,
plan.
I just don't understand like what was the point of it?
I eat that thing, bro.
Maybe trying to go to a new demographic.
It's possible. Can we get a view check on that?
One take, Jake.
But was it too bad the last time I checked? They had like a band, a couple band.
Bong. I know. I already got it up on the screen.
Okay, 3.1K in 3 days is not bad for Toronto algorithm.
What? Brother.
We would do a little more.
Fam, if he was on the show, that would have already been like 4 or 5 times that. Bro, this clip about him might do that much.
Okay, but from the management standpoint, am I going to send my artist to sit across from Friday who might grill him on some certain shit? He's going to sit beside Czar, who's going to bring up his boss getting pissed on. Going to sit beside Natural.
What?
You know what I mean? Who's going to make some jokes about fat niggas. You know what I mean? Like, or are we going to sit with Cinderella where it's going to be softball questions?
His name is Brandon.
Nah, he's Cinderella, bro.
You know what I mean? Like,
I don't
from
know.
a management standpoint, like, do you want to put your artist on the hot seat?
Yeah, maybe if I want him to go viral. You want it to be clippable? Because I saw one clip from this, and that was a charity clip, bro. Like, let's be real. Let's keep it fucking real. Maybe that's why they have a problem with us sometimes. But that was a charity clip, bro. There was no hot moment from this shit, bro.
And I think that boils down to Brandon Gonez's interview style. He's obviously not in the lore like we are. So
Yes.
we would probably be able to ask him like some good questions. You know?
Clippable moments.
Exactly. But who's to say that Brandon Gonez and the team didn't give them a bag? Like, what if Smiley just made some money off doing this interview?
Nobody ain't doing that, bro. That's just
Brandon Gonez has funding.
Yeah, but giving him a bag to come through and promote his own shit, like that's nah. I need to promote my shit. This is the right place for him to go.
Look,
What is he promoting right now?
He might have some new music out.
we don't know.
I didn't check the interview, respectfully.
I didn't check it out either. But I think that, okay, you can't be cheesed at these artists going on next platforms. You can't be cheesed at them not pulling up here. I can see that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I felt that way about Pressa not pulling up here. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you look at the views they're getting at other places. You're like, yo, our algorithm, our audience is tailored for you.
Yes.
For you Toronto artists. You know what I'm saying? Like, why aren't you pulling up here? And I'm starting to think that maybe they feel like it's a quality control. Maybe they feel like Brandon Gonez's show has more quality. Like that's the only thing I could think of, like visual maybe. I don't know, but our quality is pretty good too. So.
Yo, they think they're better.
Same, bro.
I don't even want to be honest, I don't want to say they think they're better than us, but maybe like they just think that, you know, we're not on the level where it's like, yeah, we should go sit over there.
But yo, haven't you interviewed Smiley before?
We gave him his first interview.
Yeah, that was then.
This is now. Well, honestly, he might have been hotter back then.
Yeah. And the interview did way more than 3.1 thousand views, especially at the time. Like I had to take it down because of like 18 and over restrictions and stuff. I could have just kept it up, but it had like 26,000 views at the time. There's clips from that interview that have over 20,000 views. Okay. And that wasn't like this is a 3 days, 3,000 views, bro. I know the algorithm has changed, but if you take the right pieces with the right content creators, that's what makes the algorithm move. And you know what? I don't think we're going to grill him. We're not going to ask him. We're not going to mention Drake getting pissed on. That's just whatever wild shit,
yeah,
right?
That's extreme.
But we will ask him provocative questions where he can get a clip off. And it's not like we, after our interviews, man's just storm out of the freaking studio, their cheese. Like sometimes the after interview is longer than the interview because we're just kicking it, bro. We have a good time, bro. We're not malicious, bro.
I know. I just think that whole camp has like an interesting dynamic with you. Like, I feel like some of them rock with you and some of them don't. And I think it's kind of like when they get the messages from the top, it's like, yo, who should we do interviews with? Should we do it with Friday? It's like, not yet. Nah, Friday been, blah, blah, blah. Let's go Brandon Gonez instead. But even that sounds crazy. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't even make sense saying it out loud.
But what if there's like something that mans have said where it's like, okay, if I see him, I'm going to have to page him. Like, I just don't want to have to go through that.
Page me, bro, on camera. Just don't touch me. It might not be
you, bro. I have done many. Yeah, pause.
Page me on camera.
Just don't touch me. No, but I can't lie. Like, I've done a lot of Smiley impressions. Maybe he doesn't like that.
Oh, come on. It's not like you're like, I'm a waste man. And say, you're not dissing him. You're just making doing an impression, fam. Like,
yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to speculate as to why he wouldn't pull up here.
What if he just sees the way how our seats are and he just thinks that like it won't be able to support.
That type shit.
You're saying it's not large people friendly?
It's not, you know what I mean? It's not the most, what is it?
Spacious.
No. I put on a few pounds and we're comfortable over here, bro. Don't worry, Smiley.
Yeah, don't worry, bro. It's very ergonomic now. You see, Fab, you're good.
I don't think he's gonna pull up now.
No, I'm telling you, he needs to pull up. He needs to pull us.
You might be right in saying that they find themselves like above or beyond us. Maybe they feel like we're like the local, and like maybe Brandon Gonez is like a higher level of professionalism.
Yo, man, respectfully, he's coming from CP24, and I don't think it's more Friday. I think it's more so us, where it's like, okay, Friday I would sit down with, but like, yo, those two youths over there, who are those guys?
Haters.
You know what I mean? Oh, you get 1 million views on TikTok. Who cares about that? I'm a track with Drake. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, all right, bro.
So come say that, bro. That would be entertaining.
It would.
Come. Just go check Natural Crazy. Yo, bro, I heard what you said. Like, bro, that to me is entertainment, bro. This is what the audience wants, fam.
Literally.
And guess what's going to happen? People are going to be like, yo, I saw that entertaining interview.
Facts.
Yo, let me go check out his new project.
Yeah.
Ooh, see how that works?
Like, no one's going to jump you. It's not going to be crazy. Like, I don't think they're worried about that, but like, it's not going to get to that point. We're going to have a great discussion. Y'all can make jokes. We can make jokes.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Got some great content and we lit.
What's funny is these guys think with all of those things that these preconceived notions that coming here is not going to help promote their shit, bro. That's going to promote their shit way more than 3.1 thousand views on, from what I seen. I did see a little bit. Kind of boring, you know what I'm saying? Or very generic question type shit. Like, bro, come through. We don't even do interviews, bro. We just have conversations with the artist and we get a bit of information at the same time.
Yeah, he can pull up here, ball up. He can have your snacks.
Yes.
We'll have snacks for you. We'll get some Timbits.
Smiley, you could come through and laugh just as much as we're laughing here, fam. We're not laughing at you. We're laughing with you.
I lie.
No, real shit. Like,
no,
we're not
facts,
in like, because in the end of the day, we fuck with Smiley.
Not heavy.
And I just feel like, yo, once you're a public figure, you're gonna have to accept the jokes, you know? Because yo, I'm not gonna lie. When I first pulled up, like I used to get cheesed at the comments, used to get cheesed at the Reddit,
Mm-hmm.
But because I was just so used to positive comments due to my content. But I just had to tell myself, like, yo, you're a public figure. Like, take the jokes. Even one time when I hopped in the chat, and I'm like, yo, why you guys go on? Like, I started paging niggas in the chat in the premiere. They're like, yo, natural, the way you get your jokes off, let us get our jokes off.
Let us get our jokes
I'm like,
off.
oh no, you're right.
Yeah.
The best thing,
the DJ capture away and everything, bro. Let him fly.
You know what I mean?
the best thing is like compartmentalizing the internet versus real life.
Yes.
And once you're able to detach, it just becomes funny. Like
No, exactly.
even on the Lewin post, I seen some comments about me that like I genuinely thought was funny. Like I
Exactly.
didn't get personally offended. Someone's like, yo, his Timbs look like they were lived in. And I was like, yo, I can't lie. Those some dirty ass Timbs.
That's
Like, you
funny.
right. Yeah, that's funny. Like straight.
Yeah, bro. Nah, bro. Salute to Smiley, man. It's all love. Even from the beginning, we were like one of the first ones championing the Drake signing. We were like, yo, congratulations. He talked about it in his first interview. Like, we've been championing him behind the scenes, even when people give him flack, bro. So you might not see those clips because they don't get to circulate as much as this us making, the jokes that we make. But just know that they exist, brother. We fuck with you, brother. Okay? That was literally a side topic. It wasn't on my list. The thing I have on my list here is kind of touchy though, bro. That Booggz versus Bizz Loc thing.
Roll Ready Detailing, now open 7 days a week from 8 to 5 p.m. 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66, specializing in ceramic coating perpetual with warranty, PPF, tints, wraps, vinyl wraps, and hand car washes. Remember, we clean anything on wheels.
Roll ready, ready for the road.
I did not know this was going to be in the bingo cards for 2026, bro. Oh, freaking sound effects. Where's my sound effect? Bruh. Let me show you all the lore, okay? This is courtesy of Keep Six Solid. If you could pull this up one take, Jake. All right? I didn't think Keep Six was going to get to it, okay? I saw it. I ignored it again. I've been doing this, fam. I do mad news stories, but I see it. I ignore it. I said, okay, you know what? These niggas is going to get cheesed. Then Keep Six picked it up. I can't help it. I can't help it. So here we are, right? Gotti responds to Bizz Loc, and he's tagging these niggas, bro. Bizz Loc responds to Booggz, who claims he has claimed to have given him a new girlfriend, or his new girlfriend. Okay, so maybe he said that was his ex-girl. So basically, this is the post, right?
Start with the fourth clip,
Right?
and then because that's where it starts.
Best city, you can give niggas a hole, you still want to done you. Yo, kid, anyone knows, Bangetti is way too rich. Even Curla's knows, a bag get dropped on anyone's head. Listen, Biz, relax.
welovehiphop.
Relax yourself. You're not even that gangster, cuz. Niggas don't even have, shout out my real Egg West homies.
Jeez.
I have real Egg West, I have real members on the Egg West. Shout out all Egg West niggas. Shout out Biz Loc too, I seen him in jail, show me love. Now, nigga, I give nigga one of my hoe, he hates me again, just like with Chromas. Yo, Biz, relax. Relax, killer. Okay, I'm a
And then the slide before this is the post of Bizz Loc.
So this is the post that he had posted, right? Him on his Instagram. He had posted this on his Facebook more times too, right? Him and this girl who came to visit him.
That's
right?
some jail shit.
He said, straight up.
Facebook, look, Facebook. Me and my girlfriend in jail, Facebook.
Right? The old head circulated it over to the Reddit, and then Booggz had jumped into the comments and said this right here. Oh, laugh out loud. My old bitch on God I gave to bro. I don't know why he said that, bro. And then he said it a couple of times too. I guess he's responding to people.
Now, sometimes Instagram does a thing where it posts your comment twice and shit.
Okay. And then Bizz Loc had finally posted this. This is literally like yesterday. And again, I ignored it. But here we are.
Oh, shit.
Right? I guess somebody had a phone on range and they're showing Bizz Loc pushing what looks like Booggz. I don't know if that's
Is
him.
this, wait, hold on. Is this footage from Fresh Prince of Jazzy Jeff getting thrown out in the crib?
Stop.
What is it?
I'm gonna be real. I
Let me
saw
tell-
this,
let me
but I
tell
thought
you-
it was fake.
Let me take off my shades.
Take off your shades.
Oh, wait, that's Booggz?
Brother.
I thought that was Jazzy Jeff.
I know. Okay, so let me take that off the screen. Where do we go from here, bro? Man's in jail, so it's like it's kind of a different kind of beef. It's not like they can go track for track or something, but like I gotta say, and Booggz, I'm not trying to be one of those guys who's you're in the wrong all the time. Sometimes you're right, but this time you're wrong. Okay, brother. Like, even if you did give the guy the girl, bro, why are you jumping in the comments and saying it?
I don't think he's wrong per se for making, because I think it was like a joke thing, like, oh, I gave you that thing, blah, blah, blah. But you can't choose how a man jokes back. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
it's like, okay, this is what we gave you. Okay, you gave me the thing, that's fine, but this is what we gave you.
Was it a joke or was it stunting? Like, yeah, okay, that's a pretty thing, but yeah, I had her first, or I gave her to you. Like, bro, why you got to stunt on me, bro? Let me hold my ting, fam.
It is a bit of a violation. Like, the man's happy with her, posted on the Facebook, and you're like, I gave her to you.
He wasn't the only man, though. I seen other men saying like, oh, this is
she's a bottle girl.
Oh, I was gonna say telly thing, but maybe that's a better way to put it.
Oh.
Ooh.
I didn't know that. I thought she was just a bottle girl. But that is like a similar.
I was just saying that other mans have had it before. So they're just saying like, why would you post this thing?
That's not a surprise. It's not like, ooh, I didn't even know why I played the sound effect. Like, most of the girls that these guys deal with are telly things, bro. So it's not respectfully. But
like, is there anything crazy with like taking a hoe and wifing it?
I don't think he's wifing it. He's in jail. He's getting pussy in jail, bro. He's in the pen.
Well, if that's your main thing, then you're wifing it.
Not necessarily.
Who knows? They might have some sort of different arrangement.
Not even that. If you're posting it, you're wifing it.
She's bad.
But yo, did he post it or did she post it?
It's on his Facebook.
He's the one who posted it. But here's the thing, right?
Maybe he's just trying to show man that like, yo, he's living it up in jail. Like, yo, I got this like white thing with a BBL.
Fam, when you're inside, and he has a 10-year sentence, right? 7 to 10 years, okay? The girls that guys are coming to, for like PFVs, private family visits, or even just the regular visits, if they are bad or anywhere close to a 6, they turn into a 10 in jail, okay? This girl that they're showing looks like a whatever, a 9, 10 Instagram chick or whatever on Instagram. It's not a jail, like we're not in jail.
Not to my standard, but I do agree that she's proper.
She's for whatever she's trying
hot,
to do.
bro.
She paid for all the parts to get the likes and all of that stuff. Okay, cool, right? So for him, that's still a stunt in jail. Like, yo, this is who I'm smashing on my private
But
business.
if you're posting it to Facebook, you're not stunting the jail. You're trying to show everybody. You're trying to show your family members and shit.
But we don't know how serious he's taking it. Like, he doesn't have as many options as he would if he was out. So it's like he has this girl who's coming to visit him, taking pictures with him. They probably hang out, probably have a cool little vibe. So he gets some non. So it's like, why not show that off? Like, he's a rapper at the end of the day. So I feel like that also adds to the aura of like being a rapper. Like, yo, I'm a rapper in jail and I have this baddie just giving it up to me.
Yeah. Even if on road she's got to pay. You know what I'm saying? Right? Good
looking at.
I was gonna say as well, like, I'm not saying his wife in it forever, but it's for the time being, that's his gal. The man posted it. It's not like he's keeping it on the lows, like he's just showing off. He's showing his members in the bin on range or whatever. Like he's showing it to the world, you know. And he's fending it. He's fending it. Like Booggz is getting at him, and the man is fending the shotty.
Yeah, but
yes.
I feel like it is like.
And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that, like, yo, like, you know, like that's his ball right there.
Yeah, and you know, shout out to Booggz because you know he knows how to like play the internet in a way, you know. So obviously we're talking about him, it's work, but I just feel like even if I like, I'll see mans with girls that I smashed before, and like I'm just gonna allow it because like let them be happy. I don't gotta like interject and like put myself in the situation and be like, yo, like I hit it first, like on some Ray J vibes.
That used to be mine.
Yeah, like, oh, I gave her to you, like, you know, it's just like, fam, like. Whatever happened with me and that shorty is between me and that shorty. Whatever you guys got going on between y'all.
Yeah.
But I think there's like a deeper root to the conflict.
Well, obviously they're showing it right now on what happened on Range.
I don't know how accurate that video doesn't look. Does that look like Booggz even?
Allegedly, yeah. Let's go with that.
The thing
it
is,
doesn't look like him.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like with the force that was given, a human body would fly so far.
Yeah, it was like an Afghan dude that like pushed him and he just went like flying.
Yeah, like whoa.
What we have to remember is that Bizz Loc and Chromas are associated.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And Booggz has his own turmoil with Chromas, so this could be a proxy
But
war.
how come Booggz isn't showing the same energy towards Drake? I would say Drake and Chromas are even more affiliated.
Because I feel like Drake and Booggz have their own special dynamic. And, you know, Drake still follows Booggz, and who knows if they talk or not, or if they're still in the studio to get, I don't
Drake,
know.
I mean, Booggz actually showed me some information. I'm not sure. I'll show you guys after though.
Show some. Because I feel like some of that info was, yeah, that's too hot for the pod. But yeah, here we are. We have the beef that I didn't know that we were going to get in 2026. I didn't know there was any underlying beef for us to even to get here. So I don't know where it's going to go from here.
There might not be any underlying beef. I'm just speculating based on what I know with Chromas and Bizz Loc and, you know, whatever, Crip Drip, whatever.
I'm not even thinking about that, but that too. But even like, if that video is any way true, then they might have had some issues behind bars. And like, now this is maybe the reason why Booggz is trying to call him out or smalls him in any type of way. And we're just finding out now because it's hit the World Wide Web. You know what I'm saying? But it could have been happening from time with what you mentioned and what I just mentioned.
It's possible.
Who knows?
Okay, while we're on Booggz, pause. I kind of have to get at you a little bit.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, let's go.
Because you reacted to Booggz' track, went on a crazy rant and stuff, and I feel like your views represented all the man them. And I have to say, Booggz, I do not agree with this nigga.
Really?
I rocked with the freestyle. I thought the flow was cold. He was on some suave shit. He has some bars in there.
Watch this guy.
You know what I mean?
Keep going,
no, I was
man.
actually rocking with it. And then you made the man crash out on all of us because you didn't like it because you want some old head shit. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I'm listening to I'm like, okay, this is nice. Like, next time you talk about new music, I'm going to bring this up. And then you on your live stream talking about, oh, this is why my ears hurt. This is why
I didn't say that.
this is why I have to listen to music from the 1980s.
I did not say that either. But keep going.
You know what I mean? So I just have to set the record straight that Friday's views on music does not represent every individual on the platform.
Okay, let me do this quick. The views and the opinions of Friday Ricky Dread do not reflect the We Love Hip Hop and We Love Hip Hop podcast panel
shit.
as a whole.
Yes.
Thank you.
Honestly, I thought your rant was funny, but I spoke to Booggz about his freestyle, like personally, like I liked it. You know what I'm saying? It's different.
Wow, I'm such a hater.
You're not a hater. You like, because I feel like a lot of people when they hear like freestyle or cypher, they have an expectation of like the actual formula. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta rap.
I'm like some Black Thought shit.
Yeah,
You mean
know?
off the head?
No, I mean like in terms of like rhyme patterns, because like I feel like his rhyme patterns were all over the place. It wasn't predictable, like A, B, B.
It was much more relaxed.
Yeah, but it was also like more storytelling and like the ad libs were there and his voice was mixed well and stuff. So
Okay.
I told him I liked it, you know, because I wouldn't lie to him. Like I would if I didn't like it. You know, there's different styles of freestyle, you know?
And for a man with all these antics, at least he's still dropping music as well, you know? Like, even though
It's a freestyle.
I was going to say, even though it's all been Drake freestyles, like every single thing he dropped has R&B singing freestyles. I'm like, hey, he really enjoys these projects.
Yo, when is Booggz pulling up here? Booggz. I know you're watching
Yo,
this.
he's in Spain living his life. Happy birthday to the man. You know what I
Happy
mean?
birthday.
Happy birthday,
Yo,
Booggz.
the man's doing 50 posts a day. Like, yo, he's living life right now.
Yo, Cancer Gang, what up, man? We out here, brother. I'm with you, fam. Maybe that's what it is, fam. We both cancers, bro.
At least, like,
Sensitive ass.
there are certain people that are like kind of mad in the head where it's just like you kind of wish the best for them. But him, like, you know, like he's living life. The man's like traveling the world. You know what I mean? Dropping music. So I'm rooting for him.
Yo, you guys made me feel so bad. Yo, it's so crazy on my. Yo, the rant was like 20 minutes.
Yo, I see the title. It's like Booggz' new freestyle almost made me KMS. I'm like, what the hell? Like, what?
No, it's right in front of me right now. Booggz' freestyle made me crash out on all Toronto rappers. Yo, bro, that's a great title still.
I be exaggerating though. I'm like, oh, the title said KMS.
Oh,
You weren't too far off.
man. No, but fam, I just want it's not malicious. Once again, like I was saying with Smiley,
Mm.
I just want the best out of these guys, bro.
I
You
feel
know what I'm saying? So like when I hear like certain mans get on a freestyle, and it's not because I'm an old head or whatever. Like I've heard mans get on this shit and just yam food, bro.
facts.
You know what they're capable of.
Yes, and I've heard Booggz do better. I still feel like I still stand on what I feel about the freestyle. I've heard him do better, and I just want that. That's all I want.
Fair.
And Booggz, please do not reply to that game DM. I beg. I beg of you. Please do not do that, brother.
I sent him off the deep end and I almost got him scammed. Oh, fuck.
Forget you, Friday. The game's rocking with my shit. I'm like,
So
no.
who's gonna tell him?
That is not the game.
Yo, salute to you, Booggz.
It's game over.
I got some plans for Booggz. I'll tell you guys behind the scenes, and it'll be
Yes, man.
it'll be as good as a We Love Hip Hop interview because it will be, but it's going to be on a whole other level,
Mad.
other level. Okay. Let me ask you guys about this Jay-Z stuff since I was playing some of his music in the beginning.
Jeez.
Reasonable Doubt's re-release apparently flopped as far as like the streaming platforms and like the not first week sales, but like the boost. Okay, I'll play a short clip just to get a little understanding of this, courtesy of Trent Out Loud, my Montreal brother. One take, Jake.
From what's been reported so far, the 30th anniversary campaign for
What
Reasonable
the-
Doubt
wait,
has
wait.
been much more about celebrating the album's legacy
Why does he look like that?
than generating
Like Drake?
blockbuster commercial
Oh,
numbers.
shit.
I was going to try to spin it like that. Here's how it's looking. Retail album sales. There was a coordinated retail push with new vinyl, CD, and cassettes edition released for the anniversary, including exclusive versions sold through Jay-Z's channels and participating retailers, aka Target. We've already covered that enough. We're not going to talk about Target today. However, no major first week sales figures has been published by Billboard or Rock Nation as of today. There are also no reports that the album is challenging for the top of the Billboard 200 or posting unusually high physical numbers. Let's visit DSP streaming.
Let's go.
The biggest streaming move was the continued rollout of rare material, including the original version of Dead Presidents, which
Not for
has
presidents, to
never
represent
been
me.
widely available on streaming services before this anniversary campaign. While fans have clearly revisited the album, there has been no published reports of Reasonable Doubt producing massive streaming numbers or breaking streaming records during the anniversary week. By the way, it's free to stream, huh? You could go onto any DSP, Spotify, Apple, Tidal, wherever you want, and just click it for free. No one's been doing that.
I'm gonna
The
get
campaign
one more
appears
point off.
focus more on catalog engagement than chasing chart records. That's just not true. Let's
Okay, and the last point here, radio.
visit radio for a quick second, where Jay should live because he's been around for 30 years and he has friends, program directors, DJs. Let's see.
Had
There
to.
is very little evidence of a major radio campaign tied to the anniversary. Since the album is 30 years old and contains classic catalog records rather than new singles, it has not generated meaningful new mainstream radio airplay. Most promotion has centered around events, performances, and reissues rather than radio.
Okay, so let's stop there. Because he's going to go get on a Drake glaze and stuff like that. Salute to Trent Out Loud, okay? We Love Hip Hop alumni.
Do you think he showed his barber a picture of Drake before?
No.
Or do you think he just like described it to him?
He
like,
did it before Drake. He did it before Drake. Salute to him. Salute to him. Yeah, and he knows Drake, so maybe Drake got it from him. Right? What are y'all thoughts though? Like, is it intentional? We weren't trying to chart. We were just trying to celebrate, or was it a miss? They're doing a lot right now.
I think this is disingenuous
Talk to me why.
because like the album's already out. People have already been bumping it, you know, like all throughout. So like there's many artists who have their 20-year anniversaries, 15-year anniversaries, and there's no like crazy bump. Like Take Care had their 15 or whatever. Was there a crazy? I didn't see like that go crazy.
Hold on. There's the difference between an anniversary and a man going around painting the whole New York subway with the Reasonable Doubt freaking banner.
Miss.
Like, he's in the subway. Like, he took the public subway and they made the inside of it like into like a pop-up shop.
Is it a miss if, because I don't think he's doing this so man to go stream the album. I think he's doing this so people could go buy tickets to the shows.
Yes.
And it seems like people are buying tickets to the shows.
But there's also a re-release of Reasonable Doubt with extra songs. There's songs that are available on physical form only, and there's new DSP. He mentioned Dead Presidents, how like the available version now is on streaming platforms. Nobody moved like, oh, for real? Like it might go back to what I was in the beginning of the pod, bro. I played the song. You guys were not moved, bro.
I think people who would want to listen to it will just listen to the original release on the DSPs. And if they want to just hear Dead Presidents, that's the draw.
DSPs might be a little bit rough. You might be pushing it a little bit. They might be listening to it on their physical copy still.
No, I'm sure there are mans that bump Reasonable Doubt on Spotify every day.
Wait.
Which mans?
I do
Not
want
here.
to say, wasn't like Jay-Z's catalog not available on most DSPs other than Tidal?
For a long time, over the last few years, it's been a couple of years now at least, where they made it available on all DSPs.
Okay.
Right? But the whole thing, I'm not saying that old heads don't listen to DSPs, but I saw a man on the bus the other day and he had a CD Walkman, bro. I had to double check, bro. Like,
That's
is
rare.
that real?
That's super rare, bro.
That's super rare, but there's still man, salute to PK Herc, right? He still run a CD in his car probably.
Maybe not, because the other day a man said, yo, big fan of the podcast, and he gave me his CD to listen to, bro. I'm like, I don't even know what I could put this in.
How old was he?
Exactly. He's probably in his 40s.
Yeah.
Bro, there's people who are still on they're not adding to the extra spins. They're like, oh, cool, Reasonable, just coming back out. Oh, cool, I'd let the CJ outside or whatever. That's one possibility. Or we can explore another one. Sound effect. Maybe his reputation got so sullied from being on E-list and being connected to mans who get friggin' baby oil splashed all over the place, to the point now where it's like when niggas hear their album, he's coming up from a deficit. He's going up against academics and they're doing a proxy war, like you might like to mention. Like, these things are to clean up the reputation. This whole Reasonable Doubt thing might not even be for sales. It might be a reputation play in the end of the day.
It's like, remember when you guys loved me?
Yes.
No, that's definitely what it is.
Yeah. So maybe, okay, we're not going to give the number to DSPs, but you're going to see me and love me. And academics, you going down. Because I don't like the way y'all been talking about me. Y'all the head place who've been talking shit about me.
They're going to try to take him down. I don't think it's possible at this point. Like, all the like pawns they tried to send academics is like backfiring on them.
Yeah. Did you guys see academics talking about this the other day? About his, because he finally came off vacation.
Yeah.
The whole him and Charlemagne thing has been going on back and forth. And Charlemagne is like, he's saying is a Rock Nation and DMC or the Democratic Party shill.
And I'm not going to lie, the way academics is handling this is like, it's very commendable. Because he made this point where it's like, yo, Charlemagne, I love you. Like, why are you standing in the way?
Get
like,
out the way.
Get out the way, brother, so I can get at these niggas. Like, why are you fending these guys, bro?
Yes.
And like, just like as a listener, I'm like, yo, I can't even be against that, bro. Like, imagine if you have an op and someone you rock with so heavy is like, is standing in front. If you shoot them, you gotta go. Just like, bro, please move so I can get at these guys.
Yes, but he also, this was exposed and, you know, maybe he debunked it before he left on vacation that he had invested interest in those casinos that Jay-Z got turned down for. So maybe he has a reason to be defending Jay-Z as hard as he does. He can't afford for Jay-Z's reputation to be going down the drain, or at the next business deal he gets in with him, it's gonna fail too.
That is true.
This is bigger than just, yo, I like your music, my nigga. Like, bro, we making money together now. Like, I've grown in the media space to the point where now I can do business with Jay-Z, not just listen to his shit. So you don't fuck that up.
But then it's like, okay, just show me that then, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, for
But
real.
he did. He gave him the warning.
nah, like that wasn't what that was like. It was more of a threat.
But he can't show him all of his cards. He can't be like, yo, act. You know, there's all these people who are trying to take pictures of you, or stop getting at Jay-Z because I got business with him. Act might be like, nigga, why you got business with him? He's a piece of shit.
But then I feel like because the respect that Act had for him is like, okay, I could tell my people to stand down, I could do this. But if you're like helping the ops and like I'm kind of confused at where you stand, and then now you guys have people taking pictures of my guys outside their crib, my people aren't safe, like now I'm looking at you weird as well.
Yeah, and you're part of that team that's assisting this play.
Facts.
So you might as well be my enemy then.
It's deep, bro. It's like, I know we went from Jay-Z to academics versus Charlemagne, but it's all part of the same story, bro. It's all part of this Reasonable Doubt 30-year anniversary. And even the timing of the amp up of those two guys' issues, fam. Yeah. It all started happening or getting worse as the 30th anniversary came closer and closer, fam. It's connected at this point.
I feel like the Rock Nation people underestimated the power of like the Clippers and like the academic sphere. Because even the way Trap Lord Ross covered the whole Charlemagne thing, he's sending bare shots at Charlemagne, but obviously like Trap Lord Ross rocks with act crazy.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, now you have like the narrative in the UK being, oh, Charlemagne's a shill. Now the narrative in America, oh, Charlemagne's a shill. Yeah. The narrative in Canada, oh, Charlemagne's is like, it's hard to go again. You rock react, so obviously like you're not going to be completely biased.
Yeah,
but
and not to interrupt you, but there's a few times where I was like, act, because I rock with him, like fall back. Charlemagne seems like too much of a formidable foe. But after that, after he came back off vacation and explained everything, and it seemed like he caught a moment of clarity, I was like, nah, bro, I'm sorry that I didn't believe that you would be able to handle this. So I rock with him, is what I'm saying.
It's almost like the academics and Drake side of the equation represents the people, and then the Jay-Z Charlemagne side represents the machine.
Weirdly enough, even though the people on Twitter might think it's the other way around, that's what you just explained is what it seems like, bro. And now it's become way deeper than music, fam. Like technically we should just be celebrating, or maybe people my age, Reasonable Doubt's out again. That shit meant a lot to me. But his image for me as somebody who's in media and keeps up with everything has been tainted. It's not a non-factor for me. Like I've watched everything and it's like, I kind of look a little sideways. Not completely, but still a little bit more than I want to, fam.
Yeah, he doesn't have that larger than life hero aura anymore.
I used to have that feeling about Jay, bro. Like, he's the GOAT. He could do no wrong. Now I'm just like, you seem like a little bit of an asshole. You fucked a lot of people over in business, and you might have some weird shit going on.
Yeah, I think it's one of those ones where it's like, if he walks in the room, like people... There's one of those ones where like you have to like glue the stuff down when certain guests come to the crib. It's like, because he might take your deal from you, or he might try to take your artist from you, or he might try to do some snake oil salesmanship.
Yeah,
he probably has like a dark energy or dark aura to, like, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like he might put a curse on you or something.
Bro, that's crazy, because back in the days before all of this, maybe propaganda, that used to be the opposite of what I used to hear about Jay when he walked in the room, or when people got to meet him in person. They'd be like, his aura was like this like golded or like just like light energy, you know what I'm saying? And then they always got game from him. It was always amazing stories, never bad ones.
In the media, yes, but I remember in the masses, back then it was like, oh, they're Illuminati. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. That's when it was crazy. But I feel like people... Yes, they kind of think that, but now there's more like evidence to prove that way he's actually controlling things behind the scenes. He's manipulating contracts. He's getting certain people out of the way. So it's like, it's not really a conspiracy anymore.
Yeah, it just sucks because this is new information. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I've had like, okay, the Illuminati shit, cool. But we all thought it was like, okay, you guys are reaching. Now with like social media, a lot of this stuff, I'm like, bro, under the light with other podcasters and people who I respect, who like Van Lathan, who are like, yo, that's wrong what you did to Cap and stuff like that. It doesn't feel like a conspiracy as much anymore.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel kind of sad that one of my hip hop heroes, he's one of my hip hop heroes. I don't feel like he's a hero no more, fam.
Yeah, it's kind of like... At the beginning of The Boys, where like the world thought Homelander was like this great superhero and stuff, and then videos started coming out of him just doing crazy stuff.
Doing
you know?
weird
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
The breast
I mean,
milk, all that
everything
shit.
I was thinking of, like, yo, I can't even say this on YouTube, bro. Like, it was going too crazy, you know what I mean? But-
even in the last episode, and he was like, "Oh fuck your dick!" Don't clip that, right? But they said that. He said that, and now they got blasted all over the world.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to see the real Homelander.
Facts.
That's a good analogy right
The
there.
real Hovelander.
The Hovelander. Hovelander.
It might be the name of the episode.
Okay, I redeemed that little silent skirmish.
I like that right there. I got you. We got the title. Okay. Staying in that vein, what's your thoughts on Joe Budden cutting off the Clippers? Did you guys hear about this?
Isn't he charging them to clip?
Basically cutting them off. Because I ain't gonna clip shit if I'm gonna get super duper striked. I don't mind, like, okay, remove the content, because that happens. Like, they're with Quarterlab. Like, it is what it is. I have an option on the videos. I can click a button when I'm uploading to make it where, like, the video has an ID on it and it has stronger, I guess, ID for somebody to react to it, and then they might have an issue. I usually keep that off because I want people to react to our shit. Okay. One take, Jake, if you could put this up on the screen. Joe Budden is charging Clippers $500 to post on his podcast. Academics had a little bit of a comment on it.
I have heard your cry. But y'all pay that goddamn $500 for the clipping fee and stop fucking complaining, man. Stop.
What?
Stop complaining, man. Anyway, shout out to Joe, leader in the industry. Listen, in most situations, niggas pay their clippers to use their content, post their content, because the thought is the more your content is out there, get you more popular. Joe, industry leader, disruptor, has now instituted a $500 surcharge for the community members that want to use his content. So he's charging the clippers. I like this. I can't even lie. I like this. I like this. I like this, bro. I like this. Okay. Now, I would never do it with my community, but I do like the fact that, hey, Joe's community is the most robust community. Eventually, he's running like a test that I don't know if I would ever adopt, but I can't wait till like he's like knocking niggas for like $200 on the the Patreon. The $200 a month for the Patreon. That's what. You know what I mean? Pay a little rent for the Patreon. What's the problem, man?
Then you can get the clips. Okay, so I want to show you guys the page. This is what it looks like on this thing. $500 per month. Content licensing for creators who need rights to use longer JBP clips. Unlock benefits. License longer clips for YouTube and social platforms. Usage rights for commentary, reactions, and edited content. Unlimited clips and clip length with creator-friendly approvals. Support for brands, sponsored and recurring content needs. And last but not least, everything in premium when available. $500 a month. You guys seem to be with it. Tell me why.
Not you guys, just me. Zara doesn't look like he's too fond of this.
I was cool with the one-time $500 payment because these clippers are able to profit off clipping Joe Budden clips, you know? So like technically it's almost like a pay to play. We give you the license to use it. You can make money. $500 a month is pretty steep.
A month.
So you'd have to be like clipping at a crazy rate, but I still think it could be worth it because of the money that you can make.
You're saying this as a Canadian content creator. You have to remember, these guys are I seen a man take the Joe Budden oxtail clips, run up not even a million, millions of views on TikTok, making money from that, millions of views on Instagram, making money from that. On YouTube, there are channels dedicated to Joe Budden alone, bro.
So now that you mentioned that, how did that affect like the Dannys from the Stop of the world? And does Danny have to pay?
Definitely, but the man is making bare bread. He got his YouTube to the point where he actually has a direct communication with Joe. You know what I mean? So I feel like this
is true.
They kind of seen the landscape where it's like, shout out to Andrew Tate for creating this whole Clipper ecosphere. Neon and them niggas, they took it to another level where it's like, you know what? I'm going to start paying these Clippers. But like, I feel like it's got so out of hand where this is a way you can kind of control the people who are clipping your content, because there are people that are clipping that are pro you and there are people that are clipping that are against you. Where it's like,
and running it up.
Type shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get 1 million views off a clip making you look crazy.
Yeah, and plus, like, it's almost like Joe Budden doesn't need further exposure. He already has the biggest podcast in the world, arguably, right now. So
and
it's
community.
like, so it's like, at least let me make some money off it.
Yeah.
And whatever you can make after that is on you.
Yeah, you have to be in a position where this is just a good base payment for you to go make at least 15 hundo. If not, then it's just not worth it. And then I guess take your chances. What I'm interested to see is if this is going to work. Because if this works for him for like a year straight, it's happening for more than him. As your podcast gets to a certain level, it might not even be Joe Budden level, but if you get like 3/4 of the way there, boom, paywall for the clips.
Well, like Natural said, Andrew Tate was charging people to get into Hustlers University, and then they would clip it. So
interesting.
This is like the original kind of format. Andrew Tate didn't pay none of these clippers. They paid to be a part of his content, and then they would have access to all his live streams and everything. And from there, and then what they would do is they would try to get other people to sign up with the clips. And then that's how they would make their commission.
It's kind of like is that a Ponzi scheme?
It sort of was. It was it's like you're paying me to work for me.
Now that they tried to paint it that way, where it's like, oh, Hustlers University is a scam. You have to get other people involved. But it's like, you could also just not have to recruit people. You could just get paid off the clips. But it's called Hustlers University. Be a hustler and get some other people in here. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell, boy?
Make your money back. If you want to make your money back, then go clip it up, buddy.
Type shit.
Yeah.
Hey, now that you guys have given your thoughts on it, you've swayed my original thought when my knee-jerk instinct when I first saw this. I was like, what the fuck? You're going to start charging for shit? What the hell, bro? I use clips. Mind you, I'm going to still use clips, but I've been seeing the way people circumvent that process, and they use the stills. It don't look as good for a visual experience, you know? But if we clip Joe Budden and use a still, last thing, and that still happens, we're going to just have to explain what happened on the podcast if Joe Budden goes viral, bro. We just can't clip him unless I paid $5 for it or like, bro, we're here now.
I get it. But I feel like Joe Budden is valid because imagine like you see like thousands of people clipping up We Love Hip Hop podcast clips. Obviously, you're going to like the exposure, but like you're not seeing $1 of it. They're stealing your content in a way and just repurposing it.
Yes, but I feel like that's just part of the game at this point to get the exposure.
Maybe at a certain level, but once you're past that certain level, it's like, I'm going to need to see some bread from this or like I'm not letting you guys use this because what are you doing?
But yeah,
I'm spending money on production. I'm paying all this staff. I'm paying everything, and you can just screen record it and then make money off that.
I have a thought on that, but I want to hear what you got to say first.
There's at least 3 different YouTube channels that, you know how Joe posts like a Patreon exclusive?
Yeah.
They clip, okay, let's say it's like 2 hours. They clip at least 3 40-minute segments of the 2 hours. And like, there's a point where I'm like, okay, I'm not even going to pay for the Patreon no more because I could just go on YouTube on this random page and listen to the whole Patreon for free. So it's like, all right, at a point, like, you guys have to pay us for this.
Yeah, they're losing money.
And even if they do pay, they shouldn't even be able to do that still. That's just flagrant. But what you're saying about like the clippers, like clipping up your shit, and yes, it's adding to the exposure. It's kind of hard after they help because they're kind of helping to build you up. To turn around after that you've been built up and say, okay, well, fuck you guys. I don't want you to clip me no more. Pay me. You help build me. You help get me to where I am.
Yeah. And I feel like a lot of the younger generation will want to give back to the internet where it's like, yeah, you can always use like Neon. He pays his clippers.
Yes.
He's paying people. You can be a random person and then become a Neon clipper and make money per view. So it's like that's giving back to the community. And I think the younger generation understands that. But with Joe Budden, who comes from the era of like, I guess, artistic ownership and like CDs and stuff, it's like, nah, like this is my work. This is my copyright. You know, this is my proprietorship, whatever. Like, I need to see something.
Well, what Ian was saying was originally they started this platform when, what's that platform that was
Complex?
No, that was popping in COVID, like that speaking
Clubhouse.
Yeah, Clubhouse.
Yeah.
So when Clubhouse was in talks of like dissolving or whatever, that's when they started making this. Then when they moved to Spaces, they just kept working on it. And then so this is them rolling it out. I feel like this is dope.
He took market research from the audience on Spaces, and then he just flipped the game, and he's like, okay, now everybody got to pay for clips. And part of them are kind of cheesed, but like, here we are. Last thing on this, and I know I said last thing before, hopefully this doesn't turn this into Arlene's Pop the Balloon. You know Arlene's Pop the Balloon, the originator or the one who was made it the most popular, the African woman?
And now it's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix, but from when it went on Netflix, she started putting out a notice to everybody saying, you can't use this. You can join our program, and now you can use our clips.
Wow.
So then that right there, I don't know if you guys noticed,
I didn't know that.
minimized the amount of reactions that were going out for that Pop the Balloon. You guys don't see that too often, people reacting to that Pop the Balloon anymore.
I don't, but I still see some clips, but they're limited. So I guess the clips that I'm seeing are paid for, licensed.
Yes, because they freaking put that wall up and they said if you want to react to it, just pay for the program and then you can go back to it. Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews was one of the main guys. Flacco, same thing. And they made videos on the change when it happened. They were like, fam, you ain't going to react to your shit no more. Now, I'm sure, I don't know if they're still doing good, but I don't know because I don't watch any reactions. And that's all I was watching to see that shit.
I'm sure they're still doing good. I feel like you get to a certain point where it's like, okay, we could change the business model now.
Yes.
You know what I mean? What we did when we first started, we could up the price a little bit. We could get more, you know what I mean? Like,
but it is like turning your back on the audience that made you, because it was those clips of the Pop the Balloon that increased the visibility and made people go visit the whole video.
Respectfully, like I said, when I first got back into DJing, hey, you could book me for free, da-da-da. When I got to a certain point, no, you can't book me for free. You know what I mean? I'm not turning my back on niggas. Just like, all right, like I built back up.
See, I booked you when you were free, though. yeah.
I seen a man the other day. Is your price still the same when I booked you? After 2 years ago, we could talk.
Fam, you want me to DJ from my crib or something? You want me to travel to you for free? Like,
I'll send you
out
a
of
mix.
here. Yeah. But listen, salute to Joe Budden, same way, fam. I'm excited to see where this goes. Last couple of things I have over here. And I'm gonna skip one of these topics. He killed his parents. I'll save that for the live stream. The old man. They caught this old man.
The Canadian. Yeah.
Yeah, this old guy in his 60s or whatever who murked his parents. Like he was on the run for like 2-3 weeks, fam.
Yeah, he's a waste you.
Right? So yeah, waste you. We don't have to worry about him. Ontario guards self-deleting. Okay. Now, I don't know if you guys. I'm gonna play a clip over here, but there's been a report that Ontario guards over the last 15 years, I think over 45 of them self-deleted off of like just issues in jail or whatever, mental health, whatever, the shit on the job. And the most of them happened in the last part of the 15 years. So I'm gonna play a clip courtesy of CHCH News 11.
Jail guards are asking for more help after a coroner's report detailed a suicide crisis among correctional workers. The Office of the Chief Coroner made more than 24 recommendations to the provincial government that aim to improve the health of workers inside both provincial and federal institutions. Its report found 34 correctional workers have died by suicide over the past 15 years, and half of those deaths happened in a recent 4-year period. The Ontario Public Service Employees Union says there is an emergency among correctional workers who need unlimited inpatient and outpatient mental health benefits. If you or someone you know is experiencing a mental health crisis or suicidal thoughts, there is help available. Call or text Canada's Suicide Crisis Helpline at 988.
Okay, so the guards, more of them over the last 4 years out of the 34, so I guess they said half of them, have murked themselves, bro. Well, go on, fam. Like, why would you even take that job if you can't handle it, bro? In the grand scheme of amount of guards, it's not, I guess, a lot, but that's still a lot, bro.
A lot of people don't know what they can't handle, bro.
I guess not.
I was even talking to the shorty the other day. She said like she has like an office job, and she said, oh, her job is too demanding. So I'm like, hey, what you want to do now? Oh, I want to be a jail guard.
A corrections officer?
I'm
what?
like, you don't think that's going to be way more oh, no, I know how to regulate people, bro. I'm like, yo, watch, you stand there.
Fam, she might be 35. Respectfully, I don't want that to happen. But bruh, if she can't handle the office job, if freaking somebody throws some kind of feces at you or something, or there's a freaking fight on range, or you just witness a fight on range and see somebody getting stabbed up, bro, you go home and you're still thinking about that shit.
And I think it was Natural that said this one time that like if you're choosing to do that job, you're spending a good amount of your life in jail.
Basically.
Technically, you know what I'm saying?
At least
Obviously,
8 hours a day.
Yeah. So that environment is gonna still be difficult, even though you're not an inmate.
Yeah.
It's still gonna be like psychologically demanding. It's probably depressing. You have to deal with all these like fights and politics, etc.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the most ideal job to have, but we need them at the same time. Like we need corrections officers, but I don't know. There are other careers. Like if you look at the careers where people commit SI the most, I think like dentist is number one. I think,
really?
Yeah. Look at like careers with highest
self-deletion.
Yeah, self-deletion rates.
Man, send people's breath be thinking that bad.
Humming, bro. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Highest.
See, that's why most dentist offices on the first floor now.
So you don't jump.
For real.
But I wonder if a lot of the corrections officers like get maybe over involved in like the politics, and then maybe they fear for their life. Like,
okay, they're fifth on the list. If you could pull this up, one taker.
What the hell?
So construction workers and extraction workers, farmers, fishing and forestry. What? Installation and maintenance repairs, art, entertainment and media, which makes sense because a lot of people are on drugs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And then healthcare workers, physicians, nurses, healthcare professionals have a high self-deletion risk, more higher self-deletion risk than many others. I can understand that. I don't know about the dentist though.
oh well, maybe that's a stat I heard back in the day.
Yeah. But look, even physicians, specialties, psychiatry, anesthesiology, right? Like putting somebody to sleep type shit, right? Is anesthesiology, right? So
I think it's something to do with the actual physical environments they're working at.
Okay.
That's what I think, because I feel like a jail is like, you know, it's dim. It's like
construction, you're working long hours, you know, like grueling work.
To make you want to go home and murk yourself, bro?
No, but like, okay, imagine like you've been a construction worker for like 30 years. You had dreams and ambitions, and then like you're just sitting down looking at your life like, yo, this is what it's going. And I'm not saying any construction workers out there should do that, because I feel like certain, like the young ones, they make a bag. But imagine like 60 years old and this is what all you've been doing your whole life.
And your body is like strained, and you know, obviously you're unionized, but you reach a certain level. It's like it caps at a certain level to an extent. But I think a lot of the construction workers have like substance abuse as well.
I think that's what it is.
They'll drink on the job. They'll smoke. They do more harder drugs. So I feel like that could lead maybe to the self-deletion.
Yeah, and a lot of those guys, they're picking those jobs because they're more adept to that kind of job. Like, I ain't gonna do construction work. I'm gonna do it badly. You know what I'm saying? So that guy's gonna do it, and the bag that they make, I heard, is crazy.
No, they make good money.
But you have to wake up at like 6 a.m. And then there's like a certain culture on the sites and stuff.
Yeah.
And we don't know what age these guys are doing it. Like, what if they see retirement's about to happen and they're like, I have no savings really. My retirement plan's not the best.
You got a skill, it's not a skill issue, but you got a savings issue, brother. Because like if you ain't banking away some of the money that I heard these guys make, then you're just dumb, bro. Like you're abusing substances and not saving this construction money.
Well, even when we're looking at, because I think they said oil, people who work on oil rigs and stuff, mans will go to Alberta and make a fat bag, but they're spending it on blow and hookers to like compensate for the difficulty of the job itself.
And not only that, they're isolated as a motherfucker. So they get super bored. The devil's mind is the idle mind is the devil's playground. And if you're in Alberta, bro, you're literally going to work and going home. I know mans that did this, okay? Work home, work home, work home. Just stacking up your bread, bro. You're just like, let me go to strip club. And then the next thing you know, you're face down in a bunch of blow, freaking 10 strippers later because like, yo, I'm just going back to work the next day. It's just the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, you develop addictions and substance abuse patterns.
I remember I did like a little job in like Tyne-Dago or whatever, like that far Indian reserve that's like 2 hours away or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And like basically the job was like we're on the ganja farm. We have to like strip the plants and things, you know what I mean? But it was like long hours, like 10, 12-hour days. And it was to the point where like they got us like a telly out there to sleep. So we'd go there for like weeks at a time and we'd fall back to the city and the money was blessed. But like just to be out in the middle of nowhere, you know what I mean?
What
like,
as fuck, probably.
facts. I couldn't even imagine doing that for years.
Yeah, fam. It probably gets depressing after a while. You got all this bread. You're having a hard time connecting even to get a relationship because you're in this isolated place. And like the girls that you're fucking like everybody else slewed because they're just passing through the neighborhood to work. Like, bro, it's cool. I made all this bread, but it's a shitty existence. My brethren lived in Alberta, made a shitload of money, and missed Toronto. And that was what made him forward back, bro. Because he was just like, bro, this is cool out here, but I ain't doing shit. My quality of life isn't that great.
That's what it boils down to, is quality of life. And, you know, money can make a difference, but I don't know, if you're not happy, it's still your body's going to tell you, you know what I'm saying? Your brain is going to let you know. Like, I've worked 9 to 5 jobs where Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I had to get shit faced.
Yeah.
Like I had to, because I hated the job so much that's the only thing I could look forward to at the end of the week. You know, by the end of the day, every single day, you don't even have enough energy to do anything creative. Like all you could do is either, you know, bottle up, have a drink, go out to eat maybe. But like the Friday, Saturday, that's when you go hard because it's like, yo, I hate my job. And then the Mondays were dreaded.
Yeah, fam. You're saying this and you weren't a prison guard or a jail guard.
I worked at TD.
Imagine like, yo, fam, I just had to split up mad people I just split up a couple fights the other day. Yo, one man swung on me. You know, I had to go friggin', somebody had some kind of weird shit on their balls when I had to do a friggin' check. Like, this is your life, bro. And, I'll do overtime. I'm making mad bread because I've been all used to hear about the overtime act when I was inside, right? Like, yo, see the same guardie all the time, man, stacking up on overtime. Bro, you're spending more time in jail. So I already spent 8 hours. Let me spend another friggin' 8 or 4. Bro, your whole day, you're in a night. You come back out from in jail, bro.
Yeah, I feel like you have to be built a certain type of way for that type of job, or even like
I'm not.
You know how there are mans who like work in funeral homes.
Yeah,
like, I feel like you got to be built a certain type of way to tolerate that, because the average person probably wouldn't be able to stomach it.
Yeah, taxidermy or whatever, when you're just freaking putting the body
makeup
back
and stuff on it,
fam.
like,
that's morbid, fam. You would think that they'd be on the list for people that have high self-deletion rates.
They probably love that job.
Yeah, because they're just literally with death all day. You would think like, yo, I don't want to try this. I see it all day.
Shout out Tasha Roses. I think I'm not sure if she's an actual mortician, but I know that she works with the funeral home services. And she's like super legendary in the sound clash arena.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if she did that because she'd be killing sounds and she's like, all right, I might as well work by the funeral. But
a lot of gothy chicks be into that shit.
I just feel like certain people are built for certain jobs. Sometimes I'll see a woman working with like someone who is like aggressive, like neurodivergent, and they're freaking out and like they're patient with them. And it's like the average person can't do this. Like, you know, and it's like, you're not even doing it for the money. You're doing it because that's the type of job that's suited for you.
Yeah, that's
you know?
what you're passionate about, or that's what like your calling is, basically.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah, man. Salute to all the people out there, whatever job you're in. I'll even salute to the guardies out there, man. Like, hold your head, like for real, fam. Like,
don't do it. Despite we just gave you like 10 minutes of reasons why you should do it.
Yeah, don't do it.
No, never that. Yeah,
yeah. 388. Okay, I'll even. I'm not gonna pop it up on the screen.
Let's listen to the Logic track.
yeah. Facts. Last thing, because we are recording this on Canada Day. I want 2 things from you guys. 2 things that make you happy about Canada, okay? And 2 things that make you mad about Canada or as Canadians.
Okay, should we start with what makes us happy?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, what makes me happy about Canada?
As somebody who's like, you're an immigrant.
I am an immigrant. I was not born here, but I came when I was 2 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit! That makes you think about all your arguments are different.
In a good way or a bad way?
Canada first.
We'll save that for next month.
I like how multicultural Canada is, honestly, because, you know, if I had stayed in Turkey, like I probably wouldn't have interacted with this many cultures. And I feel like, you know, the more you learn about people, the more you understand people more, and you know, you connect with the human experience. So I liked I like Canada's multiculturalism. And I'm not going to lie, I like our parks, like our national parks. Like I love a good hike. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Canada does have a lot of good nature. And like the air is pretty clean here, especially when you go to other countries. So the natural aspect, no pun intended, of Canada. Those are two things I like about Canada. What I don't like, oh man, where do I start? Our socialist tendencies. No, I just feel like if I'm not totally against socialism, but I feel like it should apply to everyone. But Canada does a good job in making people feel included. And I just feel like it's so disorganized from an administrative perspective. All the like operating infrastructures don't interact together. So everything is like separate and monopolized. And I just don't think we know how to run efficiently or be led efficiently as a country. So those are two things I don't like about Canada.
Okay.
I kind of like that because Loki, when I was on probation, because everything was so separate, when I did fly out, my probation office didn't know. You know what I mean? And that was a while ago. You know what I mean? So yeah. But okay, so two things I like about Canada. You said multiculturalism, but I do like... I do like the fact that there is so much yell. I'm not sure if it's just a Toronto. It's not just a Toronto thing, because when I was in Montreal, I seen it as well. When I was in Edmonton, I seen it. You know what I mean? Vancouver, same thing. But the amount of yell that's out here, anything you want, you could find it.
But that falls under multiculturalism.
It does. It does. It's a niche. It's a niche of it, though. You know. I do agree.
You like
with
50% of the multiculturalism.
Exactly.
The rest of y'all could go home.
Yeah, the other 50% is what I don't like.
Let's keep the women.
So that's one lie. That's one, because the other 50% is what I don't like. You know, so and then
I don't like multicultural.
Another thing that I like about Canada, okay, I had it, but I don't remember it, so it'll come back to me. Another thing I don't like about Canada is the fact that it's so expensive to travel within the country.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I think that's a super idiot thing. Like, I don't even need to harp on it. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. If you want to go from one province to another, it's cheaper to go to a beautiful island, all-inclusive resort.
Or at least the same. And you get to leave the country.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like $6 for a flight to Vancouver.
No, facts.
Which is crazy.
You can go to Cuba for a week with unlimited food and alcohol for that.
Yes, this is what I'm saying. Like that's a great point right there. If you remember later, let's just tag it on, right? As far as what I like, safety. Right? For somebody who's gone to different places, I always get a warning, especially when I used to go to America back in the days when I was younger, right? I would always, my family, maybe it's their fault, they'd put this instilled fear in me. Like, watch your wallet. Don't walk around, especially like this is New York City, right? Don't walk around with jewelry on the outside and all that type of stuff. And yes, we talk about crime and whatever, but I feel like if you're not in certain circles or the subset, you don't got to worry about those types of things here in Canada.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? To the point where I seen somebody on Reddit the other day or yesterday, they were saying like good youth or whatever, Mesquite youth walks through
Rexdale
or one of those blocks. It was Malvern. It was Malvern, right? And I was like, yeah, so what? Like if you're not mixed up in the shit, you can go to Malvern Mall and nobody's gonna jump you and all that type of shit. More times. Like, can I get a witness? Like if you're just
100%.
If you're not mixed up in the shit, if man see you and they're like, oh, you might know this person because the city's a big, small city, then okay, then you get whatever comes with it. You know what I'm saying? But like if they don't know you from a can of paint, you just look like me with gray beard walking through, not Friday on a podcast, I'm safe, fam.
Facts.
It's not that serious, fam. I can't say that about every city in America, brother. You know what I'm saying? And the thing that I don't like, you know what? It still goes back to the politics, bro. I feel like, but I can't really speak on it too much because I don't really vote on the national level. But there's a lot of things that they got wrong. I'm happy with the immigration because I love multiculturalism, but I'm not happy with the inequality and the way that they try to do it and the bullshit that they try to put on us. And I'm not happy with the way our country looked at the end of Trudeau's
Rain.
His reign or whatever they call it. You know what I'm saying?
Rain is crazy. He really was like a king at one point.
No,
Like
he fucked it up bad, bro. That whole thing with the vid and stuff like that, that made Canada look crazy to
Facts.
the world, bro. We were the last to open. It was just really bad decisions that they try to make it like they were doing it for our best interest, and they were just fucking us the whole time, bro. Like, we're smarter than that, bro. We do have the internet too, bro. You know what I'm saying? They be acting like they're the only ones who have access to it. And last thing that I don't like the fact that they play social media games in Canada. We should be able to thrive as creators
Facts.
just as much as somebody who lives in Kansas. They don't have to do a stupid freaking challenge on TikTok to be able to make some bread. They can just make some bread off of their post. Their Instagram post can do 1 million views. I have posts on my Instagram that have like 20 million, 30 million views, bro. Can I hold something?
Can I add something that I don't like about Canada? The weather. I'm not gonna lie.
Facts.
Like right now it's a heat wave right now, which is whatever, but we've been having good weather. But I'm just thinking about those winters.
Yo, that winter lasted so long, bro.
Like the snow, like lack of sun, like because I be walking every day and like I'm like getting sun. I'm like, yo, this is how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then like we only have it for like 2-3 months a year. I mean, Canada, you do get a full 4 seasons, so there is that. But I don't like the weather, and I also don't like.
Do we get a spring and a fall like that?
We do. You could see the trees and stuff.
Yeah, and you could move to BC and really circumvent a lot of that cold weather.
And what I don't like about Canada now is the public education. I think when my parents first came here, it was different. Canada was valued for its education, but now it's like a propaganda machine.
Yeah.
And you can't really control what they're teaching, and it's very like ultra liberal and focused on like leftist ideology, and it's like brainwashing now.
No, it's
another thing. I remember what I do like. A lot of people might not agree with me on this, but I do like the access to healthcare we do have in this country.
Yes.
You know, compared to
what it is.
Yeah, compared to most countries, you know what I mean? You're not getting that. You know what I mean? So we could raw dog a thing and go get checked up and be fine. You know what I mean? Like other countries, like you just have to get your thing chopped up.
And that's crazy. And we have free dental care now for most people.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. You should definitely check that out.
I didn't know.
I get
That's roasting him. You should definitely check that out.
No, like, because I have it, but like I feel like you have to be within a certain income range. So maybe your income range is too high for it.
Oof.
You know, compliment.
We don't know about all that.
I'm broke, baby. Maybe you're too rich. Free dental.
I'm broke, baby. I don't know about all that, man.
Best thing to come out of the Trudeau Liberal government is the free dental care.
Yeah, and I will say the 420 friendly country, that's a bonus too.
That's a big deal.
Okay, as somebody who's dealt with weed charges and all that, to be able to just smoke spliff, walk down the street
in front of the cops.
Yeah, that's
fly on a plane with ganja.
Yeah. I can go from here to Vancouver with at least under 2 ounces or something like that.
That's crazy. Yeah.
You know, Canada, salute to that. You know what I'm saying? I think we got it for today, man. We did a lot of content today, bro.
I know, bro. We've been potting for what, like 3.5 hours?
3.5 hours. Don't worry, I'm gonna put some of that behind a paywall for the people, bro.
We love hip hop.
If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.